Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And one thing about this team, they are as tough as it gets when they're playing in front of their crowd. Between that and their energy level, I could see them breezing right through this stretch.
And now the New York Knicks starters. OG Anunoby is out there with Davis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Walters in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Avdia. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Now here's Brunson. Left side, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And that one falls for Davis.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
That one misses. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Now Poole outside LaVine. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Davis. Here's Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, great vision by Davis, showing off those point guard skills from back in high school.
Here's Washington. It's a 3-point game. Poole finds LaVine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
The first free throw is good.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brunson surveying the D. Passes it to Davis. Here's Anunoby. 3-pointer. A shot that time, not on target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's LaVine. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Floats one up. Kicks it down to Middleton. Wizards passing it around. There's the pass to Abdia. It's up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Poole against Brunson. On the wing, Davis really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Misses in close. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Levine. Pass to Poole. And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Clock is at 3. Here's Kingston. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Poole against Brunson. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Kingston grabs the board. Here's Washington. They've got an 8-0 run. Levine against DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Levine feeling it out a bit. Poole on the wing. Middleton outside. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win. So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Levine passes to Poole. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Down low. Kingston is guarded by Davis. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Davis with a screen on Middleton. Passes to Brunson. To halt the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg. A player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brunson against Poole. The pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Poole. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix. Shots good by Middleton.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Walters, defended by Middleton. Here's Walters. Had a hand on it. They get it back. Floats it up for Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Brunson?
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so here is New York. 6-point game. It's good.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Pass to Kingston. To the paint. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Washington with the ball, following the score by New York. Poole, the pass to Kingston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York trailing. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's New York.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
For Washington, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's a screen. Poole, the pass to Kingston. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Brunson against Poole. Bridges outside. The feed now to Davis. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Knicks, advantage in 1 series. And, of course, the Wizards, down 4 spots from them.
And seeing where Washington is, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Poole. Nothing on the board. Inside, kicks it to Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. That's good from Poole on the assist by Avdia. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Wizards beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Wizards. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. And here is Poole. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Wizards passing it around. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Dishes it to Avdia. Fires away from way outside. Unable to get that one. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to McBride. To end the cold streak. Kingston grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Unloads from 9, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
He's checked in for New York.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Davis. 4th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Here's Bridges. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Davis with a screen on Jefferson. To stop the run. Bridges shot. Good.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Here's Koulibaly, defended by Hart. The dish to Jefferson. Middleton against Anunoby. Middleton the pass to Holmes. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And the Knicks making a change here.
Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson.
Just 5 on the clock. Middleton for 3. Bridges with some nice defense.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Koulibaly, leading by 5. Jefferson's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Davis on the wing, defended by Bagley. Davis down low, working on Bagley, and Davis gets it to go.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Hart. Davis setting the pick for Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Free throw good. Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Levine's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Davis. And Hart drops them both. Wizards leading by 3. Levine kicks to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Brunson. Here's Levine. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Out to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bean passes to Bagley. To the inside. And the rejection by Smith. To the left side wing. It's deflected. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Holmes. On the wing, Levine. Puts it up. Can't nail the jumper. Brunson with it. He's got 7. Now Hart. Robinson a screen on Jefferson. Here's Hart. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bagley is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. Here's Hart. Here he goes. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Koulibaly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now Hart, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. A terrific move by Hart to score.
3-point field goal.
Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Here's Smith following the bucket by the Wizards. Hart kicks to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by LaVine. Jefferson inside. Defended by Hart. LaVine wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Out to Brunson. A 3-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And the Wizards with possession. The Knicks making the shot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Jalen Smith. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Good on both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brunson against LaVine. Pass to Coulibaly. Wizards passing it around. Pass to LaVine. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got 7.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson against Powell. New York, no good that time either. Washington trailing. In the corner, it's LaVine. Shoots over Brunson. Again, the Wizards score. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. 5th, Mitchell Robinson.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
The first one falls.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
The Knicks making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Robinson hits them both.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. The kick out to Poole. Outside LaVine. Jefferson finds LaVine. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brunson. LaVine's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. the pass to DiVincenzo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Levine against Brunson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Kingston. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Robinson. And here is Bridges. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Fades away. Washington with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson against Poole. Outside Levine. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Levine.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jefferson. Over Bridges. Outside for Jefferson. The 3 from Poole. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Davis. And the pass to DiVincenzo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Bagley with a screen on DiVincenzo. Poole with it. Picked up by Davis. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Wizards timeout.
Check out some stats for Abdia. He's playing well this season. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds.
And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
To the right side. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Washington.
Six to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
New York leading by 3. Walters, defended by Middleton. To the paint. Davis inside. Bridges left side. Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Hart. That one drops for him.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Koulibaly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo against Poole. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Poole against Hart. Poked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Davis with it. Picked up by Poole. Gets a hand on it. Kingston grabs the board. Wizards trail by 3. Poole with it. He has 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Poole just blowing through contact.
Third team foul.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Both free throws good from Poole. The Knicks with the lead. Walters, defended by Middleton. Here's Walters, sinks the three-pointer.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Wizards trail by 4. Now Middleton, 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Kingston is guarded by Davis. A nice shot by Kingston.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. Davis setting the pick for Brunson. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Poole. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
Brunson against Poole. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3-point field goal.
Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. DiVincenzo against Poole. It's rebounded by New York. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. DiVincenzo passes to Davis.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Poole against DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Now here's Poole. 11 points in the game. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Middleton looking it over. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Poole. Brunson finds Davis. Shoots over Avdia. And it's Davis missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Poole. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Poole's got 14 points.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Davis with it. Fades. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And here is Poole. Fires the 3. And that one is off. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for New York. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Probably because you don't own the place. And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
They have not done a good job defending the 3. They got to be more active and disciplined along the perimeter.
Yeah, at least try to take away the 3, force them to do something else offensively. Of course, that can be easier said than done.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Wizards trail by 4. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anthony Davis. And it's Walters in at the 3 spot.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 3. Davis kicks to Brunson. Back to Davis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Yeah, when Davis is on like this, there's really not much you're going to be able to do about it.
Poole, the pass to Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Levine nails both of them. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. Kingston grabs the board.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Passes it to Levine. There's the pick for the tie. Knicks with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Levine. He's got 14. Here's Poole.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Davis with a screen on Middleton. Here's Walters. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Wizards trail by 6. Left side, Levine. Kicks to Abdia. Stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. On up the court. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Poole against DiVincenzo. Poole, the pass to Levine. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
The pass to Brunson. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside, Levine. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby passes to Walters. Anunoby a screen on Middleton. Pass to Brunson. High post, Davis. He's got 15. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks.
Timeout.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. The Wizards second.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. DiVincenzo against Poole. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 2. The three from Poole.
And DiVincenzo just smothering the shooter that time.
And another miss by Washington. Davis, the pass to Walters. To DiVincenzo. Davis setting the pick for DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Poole. They could use a bucket. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. And there's the pass to Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And they double up Davis. Back to DiVincenzo. Davis with a screen on Levine. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Davis kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Middleton the pass to Kingston. And he banks in the layup. He's got 13.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here is Davis. 15 points in the game. And the Knicks miss again. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Bagley, he's checked in for Washington.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in assists. And he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked third in the league in points per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. To the inside, Anunoby. It's tipped. Middleton with it. Pass to Poole. Outside, Levine. The 3. Outside for Bagley. Pass to Poole. To the paint. Here's Levine. And that one, good. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Brunson the pass to Davis. Now Poole. He's got 16. He kicks it to Levine. Back to Poole. Shoots the 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Walters, defended by Middleton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Levine. Bagley sets a screen for Levine. Back to Bagley. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby a screen on Middleton. Passes it to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Davis inside. 15 points in the game. Off target with the jump hook.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Wizards passing it around. Levine inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson finds Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 6 points for OG Anunoby.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Now here's Middleton. D right on him. On the wing, Levine. Wide open look. Yep, that one goes in there. 18 points for Zach Levine.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Davis with a screen on Poole. The pass to Walters. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, a fourth turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-5 run. For three, Middleton. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. Davis with a screen on Poole. Brunson, the bounce pass. Davis goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got 17.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
Poole against Brunson. Pass to Coulibaly. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Here's Walters. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
What do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Wizards trail by 5. Now, here's Poole. He's got 19. Holmes setting the pick for Poole. Robinson with the block. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the triple. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Poole. Some solid defense from Robinson. Walters, defended by Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
For New York, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Smith has checked in. so he hits both. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Passes to Holmes. And the pass to Poole. The Wizards with another miss. New York leading by 7. Holmes with the steal. Pass to Poole. From the corner. Robinson pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And here is Poole. 19 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Bridges. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And the first one drops. Jefferson's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Bridges kicks to DiVincenzo. It's Hart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Brunson. Back to Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. And good that time. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Now, sometimes you run the 2-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Here's Poole. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Offline from the high post. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York leading by 10. They got Powell. Jefferson is out there with Bagley. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here's Bridges. DiVincenzo with it. Fires the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
DiVincenzo's gone 5 of 12 shooting from the floor. DiVincenzo against LaVine. Pass to Coulibaly. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight. The Knicks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Robinson. DiVincenzo against Levine. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Koulibaly after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Powell with a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington, Koulibaly.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so here is New York. Down low, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Wizards trail by 14. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The pass to Levine. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Davis in the corner. A three for DiVincenzo. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hard against Jefferson. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Levine. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 21.
How about the poise there from Levine with the defender draped all over him. Doesn't allow the coverage to disturb his shot.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Bridges right side. And it's blocked. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Hart. Levine against Hart. Here's Powell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. 11-point game. Hart finds Robinson. Davis looking for an opening. Clock at 6. And he comes up with the deuce. 21 points in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Koulibaly. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks leading by 13. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Robinson kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Dishes to Levine. Hard against Bagley. Back to Levine. Levine double team. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. The Wizards with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Outside, Bagley. Back to Levine. Levine double team. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
DiVincenzo against Levine. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Levine. Tipped away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Bridges outside. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
For 3, Levine. Knicks with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Wizards trail by 15. Here's Koulibaly. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Jefferson. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Changing it up here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Brunson the pass to Walters. There's a screen by Robinson. Takes it inside. The rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 12. Outside, Levine. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
Now here's Brunson, and the basket is good. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Levine. Here's Kingston. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Brunson. Popped up there for Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And the Wizards with possession. Now Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 26.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now here's Poole. Pass to Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Free throw good, Levine. And the Wizards making a change here. Avdiaz checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Robinson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here's Brunson. Floats one. It's rebounded by Poole. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run right now. DiVincenzo against Levine. And Brunson comes to help. Here's Kingston. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 7. Passes it to Walters. Back to Brunson. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Avdia. New York missing again. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Out to the wing. The pass to Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Levine. Pass to Kingston. Back to Levine. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. They swipe it. Brunson against Middleton. They get it back. Wizards trail by 9. This is a Poole. There's a good screen. Lets it go with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. On the wing, it's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Poole following the score by New York. Offline with his 3.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Brunson with it.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Brunson. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the pick. The three from Poole. Drills it from outside. Poole's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. The tray buries the long-range jumper. 21 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Poole. Fires from the wing. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
On a given night, one or two guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And while there were some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Davis.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Here's DiVincenzo after the made shot from Zach LaVine. There's the pass to Walters. Davis with it. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
we got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.